Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of What If the Saudis bought Scotland. If you haven't watched episode 1 and episode 2 yet, I advise you hit the subscribe button right now, pause the video, go into my channel and have a look and watch the first 2 episodes, because they've obviously built up to this moment now where we are just about to go into season 11 and we're going to fast forward into the future and see if anything changes. Right, so where we left it last, Hearts won another title and the mighty Greenock Morton and Ayr United second and third. So we were going to simulate between seasons 11 and seasons 25 to see what happens. I'm conscious I want to make it a short video for you guys, so what we're going to do is get straight into it. So in season 11, Aberdeen have dethroned Hearts to win the William Hill Premier League. Hearts finishing second, 3 points behind. Greenock Morton still there or thereabouts in third. Ayr in fourth, Livingston fifth, Dundee making up sixth place. But Rangers have been relegated again. And by the looks of it, Hibernian are possibly going to stay up by the skin of their teeth. Very interesting so far. What we're going to do is go through the league, go through the lower leagues to see where everybody is, go into the cup competitions and go through those for the next 5 years, and then go through the European competitions, just keeping all the competitions in order over the 5-year period, and then we'll fast forward another 5 years. So season 12 this will be, 36-37 season. Hearts back to the top again, Wraith Rovers second, Aberdeen third. Greenock and Ayr are still there or thereabouts, but Hibernian are the team that get relegated. There's no Rangers, there's no Celtic in this league. As you saw last season, Rangers were relegated. Celtic had already been relegated. They obviously haven't bounced straight back up, which is I thought what would happen when the money started kicking in a little bit more. Into season 13, Hearts again. They've won quite a few titles now, Hearts. Greenock Morton and Ayr still thereabouts. Celtic did come up but went down, losing the playoff relegation battle, finishing second bottom of the table. Into season 14, Dundee United, new winners of the William Hill Premiership. Hearts second again. Look at Ayr and Greenock Morton and Motherwell. It's the same teams up there. And at the bottom, St Johnstone being the ones to go down. Again, no Celtic. Again, no Rangers. And finally, season 15, our final season of this part of the video. And you will see Hearts win it again. And again, you've still got your Wraith Rovers and your Greenock Mortons. Partick Thistle going down this season. Celtic looking as if they've survived by the skin of their teeth. Okay, let's go and have a look at the cup competitions. Season 11 of the Premier Sports Cup, Ayr United beating Wraith Rovers in the final, followed by Aberdeen the following season beating Motherwell. In season 13, Dundee United beating Motherwell in the final again. Poor Motherwell losing 2 in a row. And then Ayr United winning again, 3-1 against Aberdeen. The final game of the season 15 of the Premier Sports Cup, was Greenock Morton beating Motherwell. So Motherwell 3 times finalists in the last 5 years. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, unfortunately, for Motherwell, but they are doing really well. They've had some success. They've done really well in this save. So let's have a look at the Scottish Cup and see how everybody's got on. Well, season 11 and Motherwell have actually won a final. They've won one. They beat Ayr United in the final of season 11. Season 12, Greenock Morton lifting the cup against Hearts in the final. Season 13, Dundee United did it on penalties. And season 14, Ayr United lifting that Scottish trophy one more time. And to cap it all off, Ayr United beating Celtic in the final in season 15. Celtic still managing to get themselves to a final. There's no getting rid of them, is there? Or can we do it by the end of this simulation? Well, look at that. Hearts getting to the final of the Champions League in season 11. Unfortunately for them, they had to play PSG, who I would imagine have got an immense squad of talent still. But this is by far the furthest that any Scottish club has done in this competition. Could they go one better? Could one of these teams win a Champions League in this video? Arsenal won it in season 12 against Barcelona, no Scottish clubs there. And Villarreal beat Manchester City in season 13. Season 14, it was Barcelona versus Liverpool, teams you'd expect to see in the final. And finally on season 15, it hasn't been played yet, but Manchester City versus Newcastle United. So no Scottish club in there either. But progress nonetheless. I feel there could be a Europa League or a Conference League trophy just around the corner. Let's go and have a look. So the Europa League now, and Dortmund win season 11, beating Man U in the final. Hertha beating Newcastle in season 12, so far no Scottish clubs in the final yet. Season 13, Spurs won it on pens. Season 14, Leipzig winning 4-1. Please. Season 15, Brest versus AS Roma. Brest winning that 3-1. So no Scottish team in the Europa League final in the last 5 years between season 11 and season 15. Surely a Conference League. Got to be a Conference League. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kilmarnock have only went and won it in season 11, beating Nons 3-1 in the final. Fantastic stuff. Can we get any more though? Season 12. Freiburg win season 12, season 13. Oh, Motherwell have actually gone and done it in extra time against Manchester United. They couldn't win a Premier Sports Cup to save their lives, losing 3 finals in 5 years. But they've managed to lift the Scottish Cup and a Conference League as well. Right, let's go into season 14. And it's an all-Scottish final. Aberdeen 0, Wraith Rovers 2. Both Scottish teams getting into the final. This is beyond my wildest dreams for the Conference League. It really, really is. Season 15, we couldn't do it again, could we? Motherwell lifting it again in season 15. This is fantastic. It's absolutely great stuff. I can't wait. Let's get season 16 to 20 loaded up. And let's see how everybody gets on. So, back to the league. Season 16. Hearts win it one more time. Motherwell second. And Aberdeen, of all teams, have been relegated. Aberdeen, who had that £1 billion at the start. And I'd imagine they probably still have got that £1 billion. They've got quite a lot of it anyway. Have been relegated. Celtic still hanging on down in 10th place. But still no Rangers. What's going on with Rangers? Well, we may just go and have a look very soon. Season 17, Hearts win the league again. Motherwell second again. Celtic this time, second bottom. And they've been relegated, losing the relegation playoff final. Season 18, Hearts again. This is Hearts, 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 Hearts. Kilmarnock being the team to get relegated this time again. A season with no Rangers and Celtic in the William Hill Premiership. Season 19, we have Hearts winning it again. And Celtic and Rangers did not get promoted that year. So, again, another season without the big 2 Glaswegian clubs. And finally, Wraith Rovers finally winning the league, dethroning Hearts, who had a terrible season, finishing 4th. Motherwell again 2nd. Livingston being relegated. And as you can see, once again, there's still no top Glaswegian teams in the top league. Fascinating. Let's see who can do what in the cups. Well, you can't keep a good dog down, and Motherwell lost 3 finals in 5 years in the Premier Sports Cup. But they didn't lose this one in season 16, beating Partick Thistle 2-0. They then went on to win it again, back-to-back wins for Motherwell, beating Wraith 2-0. Then Wraith came back and won the final the following year, beating Livingston 2-0. Ayr United picking one up in season 19, and season 20 Hearts winning the Premier Sports Cup. In the Scottish Cup, Hearts showed their dominance again, picking up another Scottish Cup, followed by Motherwell, who win yet another final. Motherwell have just got the taste for winning finals now when they couldn't win one to save their lives previously, but they did lose to Wraith Rovers the following season. And then season 19, Hearts win it again, followed by Wraith Rovers in season 20. Now on to Europe. Can we get that little one step further? Well, Barca beat Chelsea in season 15. Then Chelsea went on to win it against Real Madrid in extra time. Then Real Madrid beat Chelsea. And then Real Madrid beat Chelsea again. It looks like they're just taking turns playing each other in the final, followed by Barcelona beating Atletico Madrid. No Scottish teams in the Champions League final. So let's hope we have a little bit better fortune in the Europa League and go on to dominate the Conference League as well. Well, a good start. Motherwell got all the way to the final, but sadly were beaten by Athletic Bilbao. Is it possible that we can go one better and lift the Europa League trophy? Well, Spurs won it the season after that, followed by Villarreal beating PSG in the final, and then Girona beating Juventus in the final of that one. And we haven't won a Europa League. We've got the one final in the last 5 years. We're not dominating Europe like I thought we possibly would by now. Let's go to the Conference League very quickly. Well, it's been an absolutely awful 5 seasons in Europe for us, with nothing really to show for it. Girona won, then Ayr United. Oh, Ayr United won. Ayr United won. Ah, that's great. I didn't actually know. I didn't spot that. Ayr United have won, so it's not all doom and gloom. However, Sevilla won, Nuremberg won, and Sevilla won again. So, one Conference League in 5 years. It's not awful, but it's certainly not the way that I was hoping that this was going to go. I was skipping through very quickly because I was trying to make the video nice and short for you guys. And plus, when I'm running through things like this, it can get a little bit tedious and boring. So, you know, do bear with me because there's a few things that we will look at as well in the final stage of this video. Right, let's get to season 21 to 25. But let's have a catch up and see how our Glaswegian teams are doing first. Well, Rangers are currently in William Hill League One in 7th place there at the end of this 20th season. We just have a look back there, we'll see that they must have just been relegated into it. Oh no, they were relegated into League 2 and then have came back up. So what's happened? Let's try and get a grip on it. So Rangers finished 8th, then they finished 9th and stayed up. Then they finished 10th and were relegated. Then they had a season, obviously, out of League One. And then they must have been promoted. And then they're languishing in 7th place in League One. Wow, it's not going great for Rangers. What about Celtic? So this is the season where they were actually relegated. The season after they were relegated into the William Hill Championship. Finishing in 3rd place. And then 2nd place, but not being able to win the playoff to get promoted. And then down into 5th, mid-table mediocrity. So, pretty much Celtic are just hovering around there, but not really doing a great deal. Okay, let's get to seasons 21 to 25, the end of this video, wrap it all up, and see who we think have been the teams who deserve to be classed as the best teams in Scotland over the last 25 years. Let's go and have a look. So Hearts winning again. Airdrieonians the team to go down this year, and no Rangers, no Celtic yet again. Season 22, Greenock Morton lifting the title, Queen's Park going down again, none of the big two there. Ayr winning it the season after that, Motherwell second, Hearts third, both and Dundee both going down that season, and then Ayr winning again with Hearts second, Motherwell third, Kilmarnock going down again. Greenock Morton winning it, Hearts runners up, and Falkirk and Aberdeen. So at the end of this league campaign, there is not one of the big two in Scotland in the William Hill Premiership. But where have they ended up? So spoiler alert, Rangers are stuck in League 2 at the end of this save. Celtic are stuck in League 1. So how the tables have turned, let's go and see if anybody can win a major trophy in Europe and see how they get on in the domestic cups. So Ayr win against Hearts in the Premier Sports Cup. Ayr win it again. Motherwell lifting another Premier Sports Cup. Then Falkirk and Greenock Morton on penalties. In the Scottish Cup, Greenock Morton win. Motherwell lifted another Scottish Cup. Celtic somehow have managed to get themselves to a final of a Scottish Cup again. You still can't quite get rid of them. And then Wraith Rovers winning on penalties, and Motherwell again lifting another domestic trophy. Motherwell have been fantastic in this save. They've done absolutely brilliantly, and bearing in mind this club were relegated in season 1 of this save. How they've bounced back. So please do not adjust your sets. What you are seeing is correct. We had another Real Madrid Chelsea Champions League final. Chelsea winning that one, followed by Liverpool beating Man City, Barcelona beating Man City beating Barcelona, and Barcelona beating Chelsea. So no Scottish teams in the Champions League. So we have not won a Champions League title in 25 seasons. Just thought I'd flick to this screen for the Europa League as it's probably easier to show you. Motherwell lost in the final there. Greenock Morton lost in the final there. So no Europa League winners. And if you scroll through the history here, what you can see is Motherwell winners up back then in 2040-41 season. And then if you scroll all the way back, Kilmarnock won it in 32-33. And that was pretty much that. So, one Europa League, a few runners-up positions as well. In the Conference League, well, Scotland have ended up being the 6th most successful club, or country, in Europe, just above the Portuguese league and just below the Italian leagues. So, fantastic achievement. Bearing in mind, we were around 14th when we started this, so it is a vast improvement. Yes, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be top 3, top 4, and win a lot more than what we did, but it's still a very, very good save, and I've really enjoyed it. In terms of quality, we looked at Hearts' team a while ago. They had a few 170s and 160s and then a lot of 150s and 140s in the team. You can see that quality wise it has gone down a little bit downhill with Hearts there. I don't know if other teams will be any different to that, but I would imagine they're probably not. Hearts are the team who's by far would be the team I would say deserve to be the greatest team of the last 25 years. The amount of trophies that they won is fantastic. If I had to pick somebody for my favourite sort of team throughout the whole thing, it would be Motherwell, because I think Motherwell have been to so many finals and achieved glory in every competition bar the Champions League. They've done really well and got really far. Motherwell probably deserve that accolade, but I hope you did enjoy it. Simming the video the last 15 years. It's not ideal, but I don't want to make this go on and on and on. 3 episodes I think is more than enough. And I do want to say, at the point of recording this video, my first video of this save is over 115 views now. The second one has just dropped today. And subscribers have went more than double. So subscriptions are fantastic as well. They're doing really well. I know this is never going to be something that's going to make me millions, but I do enjoy doing it for you guys. So please leave your likes, your comments, definitely 100% subscribe. Get your friends to come along watch as well. Help the algorithm, and we're going to come back with another video probably in the next few days. Maybe we might do an international football one. Just a little teaser there. I wonder who we're going to be. Anyway, my name is Andy FM Forever. I'm signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.